Hello everybody, this is me, Dr. Vaishnavi Pradhan, in conversation with Professor Dr. Raminder Kalra. She is the principal of the Holy Family School of Nursing, College of Nursing at New Delhi. So, ma'am, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling about the conference? How's the atmosphere here?
See, I have attended this conference last year also, and I have been associated with InnoHEALTH from past 2 years now. It's a good platform because people from different specialities, different areas are getting connected, and it's very important because whenever we talk about digitalization into healthcare, it's not only that people relate something and it is not accepted by the people who are actually going to use it. People need to understand what is our need. People need to make the devices and make the modification also accordingly. We are all there together to work for the patients, and we need to understand how is it that we can make the technology useful for us. And this is a platform where people can really understand from all the aspects what is the need, what is available, what we are ready to accept, and what is the hindrance in that.
Exactly. So, having said about digitalization and having platforms like InnoHEALTH now, so are we facing any resistance, or are we seeing a change of pattern, like moving away from the traditional point of view? And has there been an impact of COVID most majorly on it? I mean, if I look at it, I would say that yes, after COVID, things have been more digitalized, where we are thinking in that direction. So, what is your say on that? That has it happened like that?
Yeah, I agree that yes, COVID has brought digitalization, more acceptability to the digitalization. Because I remember earlier we never thought of that we would have online classes.
Yeah.
When we were hearing about online courses and all that, I think people are not prepared. But with the COVID coming, people have embraced it. And we take it that it was really blessing at that time that we could still continue with the, many things, and the education, the students could continue with that. Even a small child, a nursery and KG child also, they were able to have online classes and have a good time that way. But at the same time, another question which is there is on how well we are prepared.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I mean, how are we adapting it or absorbing it?
Yeah. See, whenever there is any change, there is always going to be resistance for that. People need to be prepared for the change. People need to be part of that change. That yes, we are all being part of whatever we have asked for, and even if it's something we have not asked for, but somebody has explained us how it will be more useful for our future, for making our work environment more feasible to work, getting time more for other tasks which we are not able to do. Maybe like earlier I remember as a master student we had all entered manually our data. Nowadays you just have to put it SSPS and you're able to do. So similarly, it is, if we are able to understand that things are becoming easier, we'll be embracing the change. That's what is required.
Okay, so in the field of nursing, particularly as you have your expertise in that field, so what sort of innovations you are looking forward in the field of nursing? I mean, not in terms of technicality, but something that you demand for or you expect in the field of nursing in terms of technological adaptation.
When we talk about this thing, sometimes documentation is something which is really causing problem, because what is happening is that over a period of time you used to have all the documentation being done, the written one. Now it is somewhere in India, what I'm finding the setup is that we are neither in total digitalization of the document, and we are neither not we are with our previous system. Most of the hospitals are having both the system, that you want to have a backup also. You want to enter in computer, but at the same time you want to be very safe and have it, because we are not so sure about the system. So we want to have it both the ways. So somewhere the things need to be simplified. Somewhere we need to be very sure of. Somewhere that technological strength has to be so strong. We know that our data is safe. We know that this is sufficient. That is what is required. And definitely there is a need that the nurse managers at different level need to ask the junior level people where you're facing the problem, and then take up those things to at a higher level and to the management and then to the people who are making the innovations into the digital technology, and then let it come and people make what is required for nurses.
Okay. So, what I perceive from that output of yours is that, whatever technology we are having at the hospital for documentation purpose, we all should have a trust on that as well. I mean, I think there is still, I would say, an Indian mindset of having it all in pen and paper and feeling that it is more secure. And I mean, yes, there are data breaches every now and then, server down and all sort of those things. And I think the Indian infrastructure will soon work on it. So, is there any like your final say on the Indian infrastructure in short? Like, are we prepared for everything? Do we have enough manpower or enough training sessions? I mean, what would be that one area of focus if at all we are lacking somewhere?
See, in our hospital also we have seen that when the hospital information system is changed, there was a lot of reluctance from the people when there was a training. But somewhere I felt that after the training, then at certain part of time, we feel that there is no improvement being done on certain aspects which are causing problem. Fine. So the back support by the people who have made those devices is very important. You have come with something, but a back support is required. A regular feedback from the user is required. A regular feedback from the user means it may be the nurses, it could be the different care of different healthcare professionals, even the patients. That is very important. If you're putting everything on the company somewhere, as a patient, I will be insecure. What are you going to do? Where is my data going? So that has to be taken care of.
So it was great hearing from you, ma'am, and I think that message is very loud enough to tell the people that even if we have developed some technology in this field, suppose HIS or EHR or everything, but we need to have a feedback mechanism.
Feedback mechanism is very important.
Where you can take the feedback and the maintenance mechanism as well, where you take proper care of it, whether your software is doing what it is supposed to do.
It's not take the people away from the patient.
Yes, yes.
What I talked in the session also, the compassion, empathy, the communication, these all things rather need to be more taken care of when there is digitalization.
Yes,
you are going to get more time for it.
And
that's the need of the art.
Yes. I mean, I'm very glad to have this conversation with you. It was great hearing from you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing all the